Welcome to another Little Snippet, and on today's episode I want to talk about a little phrase that I use all the time, and I thought I bet sometimes if you work with native speakers they might say this, and you're thinking, what does it really mean though? And that is, fair enough. Just before we dive in, I really hope you've been enjoying the Little Snippets over the last few weeks, and I will be back next week on the 15th of January for the first full-length Confident Business English episode in 2025. Really looking forward to seeing you there. I really want to touch on your forever pain point, which is, what on earth are my native colleagues saying? Let me give you a couple of examples of when a native speaker might say this to you, one of your colleagues. Imagine there is a dinner at work, a Christmas party, let's say. They say, "Oh, Anna, are you coming?" And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't think so because I've got a lot of stuff on and I don't think I'm going to have time. Oh, well, fair enough. Maybe next time. What I'm just saying is, all right then, no worries. That's reasonable. I'm moving on. I'm not really going to press that person anymore. I'm just saying, okay, seems reasonable. You don't want to go. Fair enough. It's not everybody's cup of tea anyway, Christmas parties, are they? Fair enough is a standalone little phrase. It's informal, colloquial language. Another common time in a work context you might hear it is if they're acknowledging a difference in opinion. Imagine you're discussing the budget and your view is that I think we should allocate more budget to marketing rather than product development. And your colleague says, okay, fair enough, but I still think product development will have a higher long-term return. They are acknowledging your opinion. They're saying, yeah, that seems reasonable. However, I do have a slightly different opinion. It could also be in decision-making. If somebody is getting across the decision they've made, maybe a team leader, for example, says regarding meeting schedules that they want to move the meeting to Monday to give everybody more prep time. And you might say, okay, fair enough. And it's very neutral. You're just saying, okay, seems fine, seems reasonable. To sum up then, fair enough does pop up in informal business speech. And if a native speaker says this to you, depending on the context, it could mean that they're acknowledging that you have a slightly different opinion. It could just mean them saying, okay, seems reasonable, but that's what they're trying to get across. All right, see you in the next one.